In this video, we're going to be looking at things you can do in your management, which are then going to lead to improved soil health, better productivity and healthy animals, improving the water cycle and profitability. To do that, we bring our management into detail of moving stock through the landscape. We're using paddocks to do that, infrastructure so we can supply water to these animals. In controlling our livestock and driving the ecosystem with grazing, we've got those two extremes of priority paddocks and sabbath paddocks. The ones getting 12 months off and the other ones being grazed intensely. That gives us the third extreme, which is all the paddocks in between those two. The poorer the season, the more we manage to graze of those paddocks and keep them in shape. If we get a really good season like this one we've just had, then we only get a handful of the paddocks grazed well before we have to return back to our priority paddock. One of the key things we're wanting to drive with our grazing management is tighter plant spacing of living plants. Grazing a plant short is actually good for the plant. That's what it evolved to have done to it. However, the difference is when it's grazed short, we need to spell it for that short space of time to get it up again before we come and do that again. Each time we repeat that, we're making the plants widen across their bases to fill in the gaps in between. If we don't do that, we lose root mass and we lose vigor. Shorter, younger growth on these plants is all about them using less water, and in that way we're stretching the water for longer, having greener plants for longer. So cooling the soil surface through that evapotranspiration.
Grazing management, paddock sizes is the main thing. We got all the fences back in order, split paddocks, and some of them we've split into 5 paddocks. I can see big improvements in the rotational grazing stuff we've done. It's got thicker and thicker over time. As your grass is getting thicker and more vibrant, your soil's getting healthier.
So this is our priority paddock this season. We're grazing it short. We're repeating that each time it's getting up. Now, the following 12 months, this is going to all get an opportunity to stand up and go to seed and have a different effect on its soils. Across the fence here, on a paddock that's had a whole season of growing, plus most of the dry season ungrazed yet. All you see here is fresh, new growth because of the way we grazed it the previous season. Lots of seed, reproduction going on here, and in doing so we've produced beautiful habitat for birds and other wildlife and increased the biodiversity as a whole. Looking at this patch here as an example, you can already begin to see 12 or 14 different species and at least 4 or 5 different families of plants living together. We've got grasses, we've got legumes, and we've got forbs. And that's what we're trying to achieve, is biodiversity, so variation in living organisms. All those living organisms can communicate then underground, have all the different associated microorganisms that'll be able to together operate, developing better soils, but at the same time giving your animal the selection capability to feed its different nutritional requirements at different times of year.
We've seen significant change in the way animals graze. We typically see them just working close to waters. Now we're seeing them move out further, utilise the country that they didn't used to before, and in turn it's giving the paddock an even graze throughout.
Those cattle are way easier to handle now than what they used to be.
The livestock actually look forward to moving to a new paddock because they know that the feed will be better.
In controlling our livestock, you're getting in a driving seat, which actually helps improve your whole pasture, plus the whole profitability and biology of that operation, with the net magic of an improved water cycle, deeper soil that has got more air in it and ability to catch and hold water. Better outcomes for all of us, and it's in your best interest to do it. Please look us up on the website, get hold of Terrain NRM, and thank you very much for engaging with us.